All right. Any pains or injuries before we start? Good. Okay. All righty. Good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for classes through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is open to flow, level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or your lower back are tight, please elevate and sit up on a block, and that'll make it easier for you to sit up with a lengthy, tall spine. All right, palms face up. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Grounding evenly through your seat, elongating through your spine, and let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into your thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga, call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Then chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side, roll the center. A few more rounds. And chin back toward the chest. Pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And chin back toward the chest. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. And turn your toes toward each other. And then roll them out. Draw in, roll out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top, non-dominant crossing of the legs. Then take the arms up high to extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Back up again, other side. Back to center, legs forward, forward fold. Take it back up. Draw the left heel in, right heel back, creating a letter S with your legs. Walk your hands over to left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper. Bow forward a little bit more. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Exhale, twist to the right. Back to center. Ground the left palm, standing up on the shins. Raise your right arm up and across the collarbone, back in space. So you're taking a back bend as a heart opener as well. Then raise your right arm up over the right ear, stretching to your left side for the side stretch. Take the seat back down, swing the right leg around, seated spinal twist. So right leg over your left, right hand behind you, inhale, left arm up, exhale, twist to the right. So for those of you with tighter hips that you need to modify, you can extend the left leg forward so you can ground both feet evenly to the floor. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist to your left. Square back to center. Extend both legs forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Release, take it back up. This time, draw the right heel in, left heel back, creating a reverse letter S. Walk your hands over to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Bow forward halfway. Stop at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper. Bow forward a little bit more. Inhale, release. Take it back up. Twist to your left. Back to center. Ground the right palm. Lift the hips. Reach your left arm up and across the collarbone, back in space. Heart opener, back bend. Then raise your left arm up over the left ear for the side stretch. Release, take the seat back down. Seated spinal twist. For those of you who have more open hips, right? Taking the full pose, which is your left leg over your right, grounding both feet. If that's tight for you, then keep the right leg extended. Left hand behind you, right arm up, and twist to your left. All right, so this is the half pose. This is the full pose. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, counter twist. Back to center again. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Draw the heels in for Baddha Konasana. Let's take butterflies first. Good. Come back to stillness, Baddha Konasana. Grabbing the ankles, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to come to a forward fold. Release. Coming back up. Step the feet to floor, about mat's width distance, and pivot to your heels. Hands come back behind you, and then windshield wiper your knees side to side. All right, so continuing to just loosen things up a little bit. All right, when you're ready, come back to center, swing the legs back behind you, and come to your down dog, and start to pedal out the legs, walk it out side to side. All right, gently come back to your down dog. So hands about shoulders width, press your palms flat. Feet about hips width, drawing your heels toward the floor, but you're not actually touching your heels all the way down, so there's a little bit of space. If your hamstrings are tight, you can always keep a slight bending of the knee. Otherwise, full extension of the legs, press strongly into your hands, shift the weight back toward your heels and your hips up toward the sky. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose as you round the spine, shifting your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, kick your right heel back up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. So stacking of the hips, right knees reaching up, left heel's reaching down. Raise your right leg back up, square off, and stepping your right foot forward. Warrior one, arms up high. Line up the right knee over the right heel. On the inhale, lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, lengthen and reach up. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, reach up, keep the arms reaching. Bend the front knee as your warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Same thing here. Lengthen, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. Right arm to top of the right leg or hand to the floor, left arm up. Extended side angle. Left palm face down and reach forward. And then big circles with the left arm. Reach your left arm up, back, down, forward. 3 times. Up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, and come all the way up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. 3 progressive cobras. Hands stay alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up. Baby cobra. So your belly and your lower ribs stay on the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Belly, lower ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms, take it for Bhujangasana. If you need to keep the elbows bending, stay bending. All right, so if this is too early for a deeper back bend, keep your elbows bending. All right, release all the way down, and then child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. Walk your hands in, standing on top of your shins. Hands together in prayer, interlace your fingers. Press your palms forward and round the spine. Inhale, lift up and take a slight back bend, gently looking up 3 times. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, lift with slight back bend. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Stay lifted. Releasing your hands. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Broaden your shoulders, reach knuckles back. Lift the sternum up and gently looking up with a back bend. Come back to neutral, release. Walk your hands forward, down dog. So remeasure, shoulders width with your hands, hips width with your feet. Heels are reaching down toward the floor, hips are reaching up toward the sky. Inhale, raise the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Re-extend the left leg, step it forward, warrior one. Ground the back heel down, arms up high and extend. Lining up the left knee over the left heel. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Bend the front knee, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two, and then same thing here. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Reverse warrior, left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. Left arm to top of the left knee or the hand to the floor, right arm up. Extended side angle, right palm face down, reach forward. Big smooth circles with the right arm, reach up, back, down, forward. Up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, and come all the way up into reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Again, 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, full extension of your arms if you have it, Bhujangasana. Slight bending of the elbows if you need it. And release all the way down. Child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Walk your hands in, standing on top of the shins. Hands together in prayer. Take the other thumb on top, interlace, and press your palms forward, rounding the spine. Inhale, lift, and slightly tilting back foot, back bend, looking up. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Stay there lifting. Release your hands back behind you. Interlace, opposite thumb on top. Broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back, lift the sternum, looking upwards. Come back to neutral, release. Walk your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm in touch. Kick back up. Stepping your right foot forward, warrior one. Left hand catching your right wrist, extend up, side bending to your left. Take it back up, switch hands, extend, side bending to the right. Inhale back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional. Keep the hands bound. Lift up about halfway and rotate the torso to your left. Keep the side bend and extend the arms forward. On the inhale, lift up to vertical. Exhale, side bend it forward 3 times. Lift up to vertical. Side bend it forward. Lift up to vertical. Side bend forward. Come all the way up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg. Triangle. Right hand to top of the shins if you need to modify. Or the hands to the floor. Left arm up. Then the left arm arcing over to the left side. So reach your left arm out to left side and down toward the floor. Out to left and up 3 times. To the left and down. To the left and up. To the left and down. To the left and up. Inhale all the way up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee. Hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. Inhale 1 breath. Exhale chaturanga this time. Push up. Inhale forward and up to an up dog. Exhale down dog. Inhale left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm in touch. Kick back up. Stepping the left foot forward. Warrior one. Right hand catching your left wrist. Extend up. Side bending to the right. Back to center. Switch hands. Extend. Side bending to your left. Back to center. Wrap the hands back behind you. Opposite thumb on top. Lift up, gaze up. Ecstatic warrior. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Keep the hands bound. Lift up about halfway and rotate the torso to the right. So you're in the shape of a side angle. Then release your hands and reach the arms forward to a diagonal. Inhale, lift up to vertical. Exhale, side bend it forward. Lift up to vertical. Side bend forward. Up to vertical. Side bend forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Triangle. Hand to top of the shin or to the floor. Right arm reaching up. Then arcing your right hand to the right and then down toward the floor and all the way up. So right hand out to right side, down toward the floor. Out to right and up toward the sky. To the right and down. To the right and up. So you're rotating your thoracic to the right and down. to the right and up. Inhale, all the way back up into reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Stepping, rise forward. Warrior one. Hands together in prayer, interlace, press your palms forward. Lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend, press forward, and twist to the right. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend, press forward, and twist to the right. Square center, lengthen, reach up. Bend forward and twist. Stay twisting. Right hand behind you. Left arm, outer right knee, and twist deeper. On the inhale, square back to warrior one. Wrap the right arm underneath the left for eagle arms. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, round to draw forward. Up and down 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Stay forward folding. Either hover in space. If you have more range, you can touch your hands down. If you have even more range, it's your forearms down. Stay in the forward fold, releasing your eagle arms with your hands supporting. Shift back into Skandasana squat. Shift forward into a lunge. You can pass your right knee over the heel and go deep. Shift back into your Skandasana squat. Shift forward. You can go past your right heel. Shift back. Shift forward. This time, shift it back and stay there in the squat. Once you stabilize, you can take your hands together in prayer. If you want, and you have the extension to bind, wrap the left arm around the left shin. Right hand back behind you for the bind. Release your hands. Frame your right leg with your hands and fold over your right leg. If you want to bind the left hand to the right foot, you can. If that's a little bit tough, keep both hands to the floor for support. Skandasana, release, sit all the way down. Right hand to your left ankle, side bend over the right leg, reach your left arm overhead. Either extend or bind hand to foot. Start to release, make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are and twist to the left, to the back of the room. You have a choice. Remain here. Or if you want to take an arm balance, lift up. Right arm to the left leg. Shift to the back of the room. And then taking Kundiasana 1. It's the right arm to the left leg. That's right. That's correct, Aliona. That's right. Good. Good. Keep going. Almost there. All right, well done. Take it back. Sit back down. Twist to the right. You can stay here, or Kundiasana 2, to the right. So you want to draw the right heel in. Left leg to the left arm. Kick it out to the side. Shift forward. And right leg kicks back. Good. All right, well done, guys. Take the feet back down. Lift out of your Skandasana pose, coming into the squat. Step the right foot down. Dig the right shoulder underneath your right knee. Hands stay to either side or arms out to the side. Stay here. Or another option for your Skandasana 2. You can balance here again. Lift the right leg out to right side. Shift forward. Left heel back. So this is another way of coming into Skandasana 2. All right, step it back down. Ground the back heel. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. And then half moon. Right hand forward about a foot, lobe off to right side, and tip forward to balance. Stay here or binding. Bend your left knee. Grab the outside of the left foot, or both hands to your left foot. Start to break, step it back, reverse warrior, hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up, left knee in toward the nose, kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee outside of the left arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick back up. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior 1. Hands together in prayer. Interlace with the other thumb on top. Press your palms forward. Lengthen your front leg. Reach up high. Bend the front knee. Press forward and twist left. Square center. Lengthen. Reach up. Bend. Press forward and twist. Square center. Lengthen. Reach up. Bend, press forward and twist. Stay twisting. Left hand behind you, half bind. Right arm, outer left knee, and twist deeper. Release to come back up to warrior 1. Wrap the left arm underneath the right, eagle arms. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, draw forward. 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Stay forward folding. Either hover in space, hands touching down, or if you have the range, forearms touching down. Stay in that forward fold, releasing hands for support. You're going to shift back into Skandasana squat. Shift back forward into a lunge. You can let the left knee pass your heel. Shift back to the squat. Shift forward into the lunge. Shift back. Shift forward. This time, when you shift back, you're going to stay in your squat. If you can free up your hands together in prayer. Now, for those of you where you cannot keep the right heel down, right? If you cannot keep the heel down and you have to be on your tiptoes, then I recommend keeping your hands for support so that you can keep balance. If you can free up your hands to prayer, take the prayer. If you want to take the bind, wrap the right arm around the right shin, left hand behind you to take the bind. Start to release your binds, forward fold. So left hand to the floor to outside the left leg. Right hand reaching forward to grab the foot. If you cannot grab the foot, you need both hands on the floor for support. Take both hands. Otherwise, hand to foot and fold. So you're still hovering, right? You're not sitting down just yet. You're just hovering in the squat for the forward fold. All right, begin to release. You're going to sit all the way down. Adjust your footing so that you have a nice solid positioning. Left hand to grab the right ankle. Side bend over your left leg. Reach your right arm overhead. Either just reach toward the front of the room or bind the right hand to your left foot. Begin to release, make your way up, keeping the legs, and wrap the left arm around your right knee and twist facing the back of the room. Stay here, or if you're taking the arm balance, you want to lift onto your tiptoes. Hook the left arm to outside the right leg, facing the back of the room. Shift and arm balance here. Skandasana 1. Good work. All right, make your way back to this Skandasana squat, the seated position, and then twist your left. You can stay here, or Skandasana 2. So draw the left heel in, hands to the floor, right leg to the right arm, shift the right leg out, shift the left heel back. All right, go ahead. Take the seat back down. You're going to lift, stepping the right foot down. Wait a minute. Oh, I did the wrong leg, that's why. All right, so it should be this way. Yes, it should be this way. Right knee is bent, left leg is extended. As you lift up, step the left foot down, airplane. Dig your left shoulder underneath the left knee, arms out to either side. So you can stay here in airplane. If you need the hands to your floor for support for airplane, you can take it there. Or Skandasana 2 again. Shift to your right tiptoes. Extend the left leg out. Chaturanga your arms. Shift and balance. Good. Well done. All right, let's break. Step it back. On the inhale, come all the way up into reverse warrior. Stretch out your left side. Half moon. Left hand forward about a foot, look off to left side, and come into your balance. Once you have your half moon, if you're binding, right hand to right foot, or both hands to your right foot, Chapasana. Start to break, step it back, reverse warrior, chaturanga up dog, down dog. Inhale, right heel up, open up the hips, bend the right knee, and flip the dog. Stay in the flip dog or Vashisthasana side plank. Either shift to your outer left leg and then stack both legs, or pick up the right foot, draw the right knee in. You can take the hand to knee or hand to big toe if you have that extension. Start to release, flip it back, three-legged dog. Fallen triangle, right leg over to your left side and extend. You can stay there, or you can pick up the right foot with your left hand, or you can suspend the right foot and extend the left arm forward. Flip it back, right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward, crescent moon. Left knee comes down. Extra padding to your left knee if you need to. So padding could be your towels, or if you don't have a towel, you can take your mat. Left side folding towards center will double up your mat. All right, lunging forward. Get into the stretch of your quads. Arms up, Venus Mudra. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Draw the shoulders to open again, gently looking up for a deeper back bend. Side bend. Release your right arm, right leg, left arm overhead. If you can touch down easily with your right hand to the floor, take it there. Of course, you can take the hand to a block as well if you need to. Other side, left hand to the floor, right arm is up and overhead. Square back. If you want to start binding, right hand to your right leg, bend your left knee, then reach back to your left hand and grab the foot. If you have the foot, then kick back so that you can stretch into your left arm and the upper torso leans back. And the right arm reaching up and back. This is your mermaid one. Stay here, mermaid one, or go for mermaid two. So again, right hand to your right leg for support. Switch your left hand to the inside of the foot. As you drag that foot in, slip the foot across your forearm to your left elbow crease, and then reach your left arm up toward the head, right arm up and behind you. And this is your mermaid two. Alrighty, starting to release. Half split, tuck the left toes under, shift back. The hips line up over your left knee. Flex your right foot to get the stretch of the back of the right leg. With your hand supporting, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot down. Inch your right foot a little bit further forward, so maybe about 3 or 4 inches, and keep lunging forward. So we're doing preparation for Hanumanasana, you split. So we're going easy, forward and back, to work on hip opening, hamstring stretch, hip opening, hamstring stretch. All right, let's shift it back one more time for the half split. All right, if you're just beginning to work on split, your aim is to gently right heel forward, left knee back, right heel forward, left knee back, and go as far as you can with your hands supporting. Those of you who can take the full split, work on the full split. All right, so if you're a little higher up, that is fine. Just keep working smartly, right? Make sure that you ease your right heel forward, left knee back, and just go incrementally and working on the hamstring stretch, right? If your hamstrings are not quite there yet, you're not going to be able to come all the way down, and that's perfectly fine. Just work within your abilities for today. All right, we're going to start to ease the way out. So with your hands supporting, lift the seat, drag that right foot as far back as you can into the shape of a half split. You're going to step the right foot back down and turn the right toes out at an angle. Right thigh also turns out, taking your left knee down. Walk your left hand a little bit wider. Raise your right arm up and behind you. Half bind and twist. If you're going further to bind, right hand to left foot, take the bind. And again, you want to kick the foot away from you. So that helps to stretch into your right arm, giving you a deeper twist. Then release your binds. Raise your right arm up over the right ear, reaching for your left side. Then take the right hand to the floor, angling toward the left side. If you have more reach, just keep angling to your left. Left forearm down. Reach with your right fingertips forward and toward the left side. So you're going into your right side stretch. Now, if you want more intensity, think about the right shoulder descending toward the floor as you go into that stretch. Alrighty, beginning to walk your hands back in, lift the torso back up. Turn the right toes back forward, framing your right foot for a regular pyramid, lengthening over the right leg. So if you need hands to blocks to either side of your right foot, so you can use blocks, you can use books, right? So that elevation will be less intense in your hamstrings and your hips. So then therefore, maybe you can lengthen over your right leg a little bit more easily. Versus if your hands touching down, if your hamstrings are tight, you might have to bend your knees, right? So working on modifications if you need it. Revolved half moon. Bend your right knee, reach your left hand forward about a foot, tip forward to balance. Reach your left heel back, reach your right arm up. So it's opposite hand and foot. Left hand down, right foot down. If you're binding, right hand to left foot, kick back. If you have good balance here, maybe your left hand can grab the outer right ankle so it becomes a free hand balance like an infinity in a standing balance here. Begin to break, step the left foot all the way back, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up, open up the hips, bend the left knee, and flip the dog. So stepping your left foot behind you. You can stay here in the flip dog. You can go into side plank by stacking your feet one over the other. Or you can pick up the left foot, draw the left knee in, left hand to left knee, and that could be one option. If you have better extension, is hand to big toe and extend up. Release, flip again, left leg up, three-legged dog. Fallen triangle, left leg over to the right side, reach your right arm up and forward. You can stay here, or you can pick up your left foot with your right hand and extend, or you can suspend the left foot, reach your right arm forward. Flip it back again, left leg up, three-legged dog. Stepping your left foot forward, crescent moon, right knee comes down. So again, if your knees are sensitive, take padding to your right knee with a blanket or a towel, or right side folding towards center would double up your mat. Once you set up, leaning the hips forward. You want the left knee to line up over the heel, vertical line with your shin. Once you have that set up, arms up and back, Venus Mudra. Begin to wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace with the non-dominant thumb on top. And again, broaden your chest, looking upwards. Side bend. Left arm to left leg. Right arm overhead, reaching toward the left. If your left hand can touch down easily, take the left hand to the floor. Switching sides. Right hand down, left arm overhead. Release. Hands to either side. Binding. Sorry, I forgot to bind. Left hand to left leg. Bend your right knee. Reach back with your right hand to grab the outside of the foot. Kick back for the bowing effect. Left arm up and back. So this is your mermaid 1. Yeah, almost forgot the mermaids. Either stay here, mermaid 1, or support again. Grab the inside of the foot with your right hand. Drag that foot in as you slip the foot across your forearms to your elbow crease. Reach your right hand toward the head, and then left arm up and back for the bind if you have it. It's your mermaid 2. And now go ahead and release, half split. Tuck the right toes under. Shift the hips back in space. Flex your left foot. So you want the hand supporting. Back of the left leg extended. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. All right, so these are preparations to work toward a full split. So in half split, now you're working on a hamstring stretch. Now step the left foot back down. Walk your left foot forward about 3 or 4 inches and lunge forward again. So now you're going into a deeper lunge for the hip opening. Then you're going back one more time for hamstring stretch in the half split, and then we're going to work on the full split. All right, shift back one more time for the half split for your hamstring stretch. All right, so for those of us who don't have the full split, you're going to work incrementally. Left heel forward a little bit, right knee back a little bit. Left heel forward a little bit, right knee back a little bit. So go ahead, slide the left heel forward. Right knee draws back. Left heel forward. Right knee draws back. And keep going until you get to your deepest. All right, moving incrementally, allowing the muscles to slowly adjust to your pose. So whatever that is. All righty, let's start to ease your way back out. You're going to shift the left heel back in space. And then you're going to come back forward by stepping your left foot down and turning your left toes out at an angle. Left thigh also turns out at the same angle. Right hand may be a little bit wider for better support. Raise your left arm up and behind you, half bind. You can stay in this half bind or bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand and grab the foot. So it's again, opposite hand and foot as you twist. Releasing your binds. Reach your left arm up and over the left ear toward the right side. Then take the left hand to the floor. So your torso is angling over to the right. If you have even more extension, walk even further to the right. Then everyone take your right forearm down with your left arm, reaching forward. So your left arm fully extended on your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward and toward the right. But keep your left knee, left thigh angling out to the left in opposition, right? So you're going in opposite directions in like a V shape. And then if you want more intensity, think about the left shoulder starting to descend toward the floor. If that is too tight for you, it's not comfortable, then keep it relatively high and do the best you can for the extension. If you have more intensity in you, right, you can draw the left shoulder down toward the floor. Alrighty, beginning to walk back. Turn your left toes back forward, tuck the right toes under, coming into your pyramid, lengthening over the left leg. Using your hands to block if you need, or keep a slight bending of your left knee. Revolved half moon, bend your left knee. Reach your right hand about a foot forward from your toes, a little bit up to right side. Reach your right heel back, raise your left arm up to the sky. So it's opposite hand and foot, right hand, left foot down. Either stay here in this revolved half moon or bend your right knee, grab the inside of the right foot with the left hand and kick back, continue to stack. And then if this is easy for you and you want to go for a more intense balance, right hand to outer left ankle, so creating the shape of an infinity. All right, begin to break. Step the right foot all the way back. Circle it up and around. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Stepping your left foot forward. Low lunge. Raise your arms up high. High lunge. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Stay here. Warrior 3. Tip the torso forward. Raise your right leg to parallel. Standing up for tree pose. Right sole of the foot to the inner left leg. Arms up and out. Once you steady your balance, you can stay here for basic tree, or you can work on some variations. Wrapping hands back behind you. Side bending to the right arm, right leg, left arm overhead. Or if you're taking the more advanced variations, you can take the half lotus, forward fold, tiptoe balance. All right? When you're ready, make your way back up to tree and step the right foot down chair. Stay in your chair for a couple of breaths so that for those of us who took a half lotus, this is the neutralization for the right knee and the right ankle. And then dive forward, crow pose. If you want to crow into headstand right away, go ahead and take. All right, when you're ready, walk back, jump back, chaturanga, dog, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Step the right foot forward, low lunge, arms up high, high lunge. Inhale, lengthen front leg, raise the arms up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. 3 times. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Stay here. Warrior 3. Lean the torso forward and balance. Then start to stand up for tree pose. Once you have your tree, you can take any additional variations you like, wrapping hands back behind you, taking the opposite thumb on top. Side bending over to the left if you want. And then finally, if you took the half lotus, forward fold, tiptoe balance, work on that again. Boy, you guys are so good with that tiptoe balance. You come right into it. I still struggle like crazy. Alrighty, when you're ready to break, make your way back up to tree. And then when you're ready to break, step the left foot down chair, staying in your chair for a few breaths to reset your left ankle joint and knee joint. And then dive forward, second crow pose. And again, crow pose into a headstand if you have that. So, Aliona, I'm here for you if you need to. Good. Good. And then crow pose again. Lift the head. Yeah. Good. All right. When you're ready, walk back, jump back. Chaturanga, dog, down dog. Left leg up. Draw the left knee in. Pigeon. Set up your pose. Left leg angles out to the side. The left side, that is. 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your right knee further back. Adjust so that your hips are level. And if you did this right, maybe you don't even need your hands to balance. Once you're set, you can walk your hands forward. Forearms down. You can stay a little higher here like this. Or you can make pillows with the hands and rest your forehead. Up to you. Feel free, you have about 15 breaths or so to stay here in a passive pigeon or work on your variations that you like. And variations could be, again, just taking your mermaid binds. If you'd like to invert some more, headstand, forearm stand, handstands. Right? If you like a forearm stand, you're in a perfect setup position. So your forearms are down, pretty much like your Sphinx, right? So as you lift the seat and shift forward, you're going to take the right foot to step in. Keep your right foot down and extend the left leg up. And this is your perfect setup for your forearm stand. Good, Aliona. Two more breaths. All right, you're going to lift the torso back up, take the left seat down, and swing the right leg around. And you might want to center your seat. Pick up the right leg and take the right arm underneath the right leg. So go as high as you can with your right leg to the right arm. And then grab the foot and hold on to the foot. Shift back toward the sacrum. Grab the left leg and extend the left leg all the way up. So the right arm wraps underneath your right leg, right knee is bent. Left leg fully extended, support it with your left hand. All right. Starting to release. Draw the left heel back in. Swing the right leg all the way back and through that original pigeon shape, walk it back to down dog. All right, once you've walked it out, feeling pretty neutral on both sides, then you're ready to take the right leg up, second side. Right knee in toward the nose, land that shin to the floor. So right side angles off to side, 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your left knee further back to lower your hips, untuck your toes, walk your hands back, elongate through the spine, make sure you're nice and level in the hips. You may not even need your hands for support. And then once you're set with that balance, then walk your hands forward, stay in your forearms, and making pillows with your hands. And again, if you're working on variations, whatever you want, right? Maybe perhaps forearm stand is a little bit tough for you. This same transition can work for a headstand. You can stand up your forearms, right, in the classic headstand, either one hand wrapping over the other or interlacing your fingers, it doesn't matter. So your arms are in a triangular shape. You're going to draw the left heel in, ground the crown of the head to the floor. And then again, you're going to switch legs, right leg up, and shift it right into your classic headstand. Good, there you go. Good. I'm right here for you. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. Now, if you want to just step the left foot and then raise your right leg up, so you don't have to come up all the way just yet. I want you to just raise your right leg. Right? Just going to adjust into it. And then just keep reaching your right leg back into like the shape of a split. And then use your left leg reaching forward. So this is what it looks like. And also, you don't have to have the foot on front. You can have the foot behind the left, the left foot behind the right. Then, as you lift and you raise your right leg up, you can then place your head down, right? So what I was hoping you would look to do is just raise your right leg up and then extend the left leg. With this, you can just shift to your tiptoes and let the weight start to draw back. And the top leg keeps reaching back to counterbalance with the left leg reaching forward. And in this split, it's a very nice way to take a counterbalance, right? When you walked so close before, you couldn't fully extend the leg, and that's why you ended up like this. But if your foot was instead of like this, you have the foot behind the right foot. That might give you a better opportunity to fully extend the supporting leg. Take the crown of the head to the floor. And then through the shifting of the tiptoes to carry your weight back, reach your right leg back, left leg forward, and this counterbalance will give you a much more secure balance. So I don't know if you want to try that again. If you have it in you, try again, or think about it for next time. Next time. Okay. Let's exit out of the pose. Walk your hands back in. Tuck the left toes. Oh, no. Sorry. We had the variation. Take the right seat down. Swing the left leg forward. All right? So then you're going to dig your left arm underneath your left leg. And try to carry your left leg as high up over your left arm as possible. Then wrap the left arm to support the left foot. Left knee is bending. Shift back toward the sacrum. Free up your right leg. Grab the right leg with your right hand and extend fully. All right, let's break. Draw the right heel back in. Swing the left leg back. So through that pigeon, we're going to walk back to your down dog. Pedal out. All righty, when you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands. Gently take the feet down. And then start to recline onto your back. Recline twisting. Once you're on your back, hug the left knee in toward the chest. Keep the right leg extended. Left arm goes out to a T and twist to the right. Try to keep your left arm, left shoulder blade flat to the floor. All right, so using your shoulder blades as a support structure now, and then rotating through your spine, through the outer right leg, outer right hip. And take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms. So right knee comes in, right arm out to a T, and when you're ready, roll over to your left. So try to keep your right arm, right shoulder blade flat on the floor as you slowly rotate to your left. And slowly take it back to center. Hug both knees in, coming back to a left and right symmetry. And once you're feeling pretty neutral and you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turned out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up. Let it all go. And starting to draw your breath back in. Moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And when you're ready, roll over to the right. Come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's take your non-domination on top. Palms face up, fingers come back to Vyana Mudra, reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, and as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.